I wish I knew where it was more. I rearranged. I went through all my books. I got rid of four totes, big totes of books.
Oh, geez. That's a lot. That's a lot of books.
Yeah, and there's still a lot surrounding me. I don't know where it is. I know I didn't get rid of it because that's like such an excellent book, and it gives you like
Mhm.
says if you're a professional writer, you should be able to sit down and write it in like 3 months. So and he talks about no adverbs, like get rid of adverbs and
Mhm.
use your toolbox. So use words that be genuine
Yeah.
with it and don't try to be someone that you're not, and then just say it. Just say it, just write it and follow like a schedule. And there's no such thing as this, like, if you're writing when you're like inspired or only when you're inspired, you're not like a writer. That's like amateur. You got to sit down, you got to write it, and boom, get it done in like 3 months. So
Yeah.
I read that
Yeah. It
book,
is.
and
It
then
is a
I
craft.
and then I wrote my first book in 6 weeks. So there's some truth to that for sure. Great advice. That's a great book. Anyone who's looking to write more, read that book. That's like the best book I can recommend. But getting into writers a little bit. Okay, so what fascinates you about the minds of writers?
I think every mind is just its own little world, which allows us to get into very original stories, I would say. We all have
Yeah.
and go through very different things. We're born into very different situations. And I think that
Mhm.
it all contributes to your writing process. And I think that's what's so wonderful about a writer's mind, that it's very unique and it's
Yeah.
very unique to your own persona.
Yeah. Isn't that writing is such like a intimate thing? It's like you're
It is.
literally writing what you're thinking.
Yeah,
And you just say it out
exactly.
there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I worked for a podcast which is called Words in a Wire.
Okay.
And recently, because we produce some of the content and everything, and we get to listen to the interviews before they actually go onto the podcast. And there was this one writer, Benjamin Alire Science, who said that in order to write and have like some convincing writing, you have to get in the wound. If it's not hurting you, if writing's not personal, if writing's not bringing those old wounds um, back into your life, you're not doing a good job. You're not good. You're not gonna get good writing because writing has to be in some way painful, to your
Yeah.
own person. It has to be, and it's like you said, it's very personal, right? But if we don't get very personal, then we're not doing a good job, I think.
If it's not personal, then it's probably more superficial and surface level writing, right?
Hmm.
Huh.
Yes.